All right, let's debate it. What on earth could the defense have done? Starting with prosecutor Stacey Honowitz.
Well, Jane, they're defense attorneys. They're not miracle workers. And quite frankly, they really didn't have much on this case. I mean, anybody looking at this would say, why are we even having this phase? Of course it's cruel. And when you heard Juan Martinez go detail by detail, actually, you could picture yourself in that room watching what was going on. They really didn't have much. They had to cross-examine him and think of something. Does adrenaline not make you feel pain? It was really a Hail Mary for them to try to figure out what was going to stop this jury from finding extreme cruelty.
Brian Silber for the defense.
Stacey's absolutely correct. You know, the fact of the matter is, it was a cruel way to kill him. You know, whether you debate back and forth if this was premeditated, not premeditated, she still slit his throat. And I don't think any normal human being could think of, you know, another way that could be a more painful way to die. I mean, he had to watch himself bleed out for a few seconds. And I think the jury's finding in this regard was absolutely on point, and there was little that the defense could do, bottom line.
Jean Casares, you have studied every aspect of this case. It would seem to me, looking at Jodi Arias, she really almost had like a breakdown in court. She was just crying as prosecutor Juan Martinez describes the horror of her actions and turning her face away. What did you feel and see in that court?
You know, we all see different things. You were able to see that. I was able to see what happened after that. When the verdict came in, Jodi Arias, I feel like she was in command. I feel like she was talking to her attorneys, especially Jennifer Wilmot, but then her other attorney joined in too, orchestrating what comes next. But her mother, and I saw you just talk with the members of the public that were right behind her mother lingered. Her mother stayed there wanting Jodi to look at her. I saw that. Jodi didn't look at her mother. She was too engrossed in talking with her legal attorneys about what comes next. Maybe it's the only chance for Jodi to talk to them before we get into this phase.
Is there anything that she could possibly say in the mitigation phase that would give her even a sliver of redemption? Could she now come clean and express remorse and acknowledge the horror? I think the reason why there is such passion in this case is that she has never once acknowledged the horror and owned up to the hideousness of her own actions.